What is up, Broodwolf fans? Welcome to Game 3 here between Miso and Mind. Miso has won 2 games in a row here, continuing his streak lately, being a total beast. And we have these two players going at it on Sparkle here, the new island map. And Mind is going to play in the ASL in a few days on Sunday. So this will be a slightly pre-tour for him here, and show us what he's got prepared and how much he's practiced. I definitely predict Mind to take this matchup, it being on Sparkle and Mind being a very good experienced player, consistent player. Sparkle is not necessarily bad for Zerg, but it's very hard for Zerg to get a high amount of gases up. Like if Zerg secures the bottom left, for example, that gives him 3 extra gases, so just taking the bottom left will give him a total of 6 gases here late game, which is a lot of gas, right? But getting there is going to be very hard with Mind dropping and probably going into Wraiths and whatnot. And both players know where they are now, and Miso scouts that racks first, so he can expect some fast starports coming up. And Miso actually opting to go for pool gas here before the hatch, so he wants to go for quick muters here. Super fast muters, or some other tech, but I would assume muters with that overlord speed. We should see a lair coming up. Lair there. It should go up any second. Why would you get Ling speed on an island map? So there we go, lair on the way, and Mind is doing what is very common when opening for what I assume is 2-poor Wraith here, sending out those racks and factories on the map to scout. And I've even seen Flash landing that factory to pop out some vultures on some of the islands, and then Marine is going to go down and attack that assimilator, so Mind eventually can take a natural gas. CC is going to go down in a few here. We see the SCV moving out south to that natural expansion, gets the command center on the high ground. And Miso is doing the same, taking out the assimilator, getting a 2nd and 3rd hatchery, or at least a 2nd hatchery. And there we go, super early Spire, 3-minute 30-second Spire coming up. Mind is going to scout this with his racks though, so he's going to be prepared for it. Maybe Miso's only going to go for Scourges here, we'll have to see. Double starport eBay coming up here, so a standard build order and that eBay to counter those fast potential muters. It's very exciting to watch this map when Terran players open for mass wraiths, because it is just so micro intensive. And I've seen Flash go 2-poor Wraith on this map, and his Wraith micro is just so good. I really hope Mind can put up a similar micro for his Wraiths here, because they are micro intensive for sure. And Zerg players, to counteract those mass Wraiths, usually like to go for Scourges, Muters, and try to hide some Hydra drops, because if you manage to drop those Hydras, those Wraiths really cannot do anything. And we see a vulture being created here. Gets at least 2 drones. So that's a cute little move from Mind here. And Scourge is coming out, is going to scout the natural and the turret, and that's going to go down, unfortunately for Miso. Let's see if we see a quick hive here to for Miso so he can expand, or if he opts to go for Overlord drop instead. Cloak is on the way for the Wraith, and 3 Wraiths are out. Looks like Factory's going to go down, so that's something being picked off here from these mutas. And looks like Mine wants to counterattack with these Wraiths here. And he does a well job counterattacking because there is nothing home to defend, and those are going to have Cloak as well. I think he hits those drones too. Already 3 drones going down. Cloak. There we go. Oh, Overlord speed is done already, so that's very nice for me. So you can actually catch a few of those Wraiths. I think he got 1 of them. But still a good trade from mine. They're getting 5 or 6 drones for the cost of 1 Wraith, and forcing those mutas to go back and defend that. So far mine looking very good in this game. Oh, coffee is good, isn't it? I'm going to ladder some after these games. I am hyped to play some StarCraft Brood War. My bad, not StarCraft 2, of course. You plays that game, right? No, I'm kidding, of course. But I am hyped to ladder some after watching these games. I always get so hyped and looking forward to ladder when I watch Brood War. And then after playing 1 game, I realize I'm so bad. I don't even bother. You always think you're better than you are when watching these pros play. It looks so easy, right? Oh, I can micro those Wraiths, no problem. He's doing it, why can't I? But that's not the case. Oh no, Overlord's here. Or 1 is. And now he's one-shotting these drones too. Ooh, Cloak. And this is getting tough for Miso here. Looks like he's doing a good job here, picking off those Wraiths. 1 Wraith left. Wow. Actually has 9 mutas left there, so Mind actually kind of fucking up losing those Wraiths. That is pretty huge. I think he had like 7 Wraiths or something, maybe 6, because he was one-shotting drones and lost all of them but 1, and I think he killed like 2 mutas or something. Sure, he got a lot of drones, but maybe he should have retreated with those Wraiths. So that is pretty huge for Miso. He's going to take the bottom left, and those Mutalisks can actually apply some pressure here with the low Wraith count for the time being. And more starpods coming down from mine, so he's just going to mass A units. And I've seen Flash do this lately too. I know, I just watch Flash, so it's a lot of Flash I can relate to. Right, he's the best terror, and of course I watch him. And he's been doing a lot of this mass air, and it's super micro intensive and super hard. But looks like Mind is going for a little bit of bio. And ooh, this is the potential of mutas when those Wraiths die, because you have nothing at home as Mind here except a few turrets. And 2 Wraiths against like 8 or something Mutalisks is not going to go down, and that natural is lost. And this is how fragile you are as a Terran player. When you open for Cloaked Wraiths, they die so fast, aka the flying paper weight paper planes, I think they're called in Korea, because they die so fast. And ooh, so many Scourges too here to complement those mutas. And sure, it looks like Mind is trying to take a 3rd base off of this too, but loses a lot of SCVs. And oh, the third CC's not started yet. He has kind of secured it with a few marines and the turrets, but 4 bases here coming up for Miso. He's going into Hive here. The map control he got after killing those wraiths, and he really took advantage of that, expanding everywhere. So I said it's going to be hard for Miso to win this in the early mid game, but when he gets into the late game like this, I think Miso has a really good chance against Mind. Mind has got a substantial amount of wraith here, so he can move out again. So he might be able to delay this late game expanding from Miso. But if Miso secures that bottom left, he's going to have 7 gases in total. And if Mind secures the third base, he's going to have 3 gases, right? So 7 gas air units from Zerg versus 3 gas from Terran. Terran does not win that battle most of the times. So Mind has to expand to the top left here while harassing the bottom left. He either has to expand more or kill off the bottom left location. Queen's coming out here from Miso, preparing for Ensnare and that Parasite to get vision of Mind's units. I love that the utility of the Queens have been maximized lately, not only on island maps but on any map really. So players like to get Queens. We never saw that before StarCraft 2 came out. So that's a new unit that has gotten a lot of spotlight lately. Oh, and Wraiths in the main here from Miso. Oh, and Snare goes down, and those Wraiths are going to die so fast. And this is so bad. Do we have an Overlord? I don't think he needs it. I think the Ensnare gives him vision for those Wraiths, and goodbye Wraiths. Oh, that is another tough loss here from Mind. He's got 1 Marine in the bottom left. Let's see if he can clear up some drones here, but 2 Lings on the way. You can't really lose your Wraiths like that when going for this build. That third is going to die from these mutas. Those turrets don't stand a chance. Oh, maybe Cloaked Wraiths. No, never mind, an Overlord comes in. Miso's just doing this so well. Looks like he's going to back off for the moment, but I don't see him defending that third. It's going to be tough. Man, Miso, what a player. What a player he is. I would say Miso is one of the best Zergs at the moment because he's just been winning so many games. Cloaked Wraiths here doing a lot of damage due to the lack of spores here from Miso. Spores are coming down now, but he's lost a lot of drones. But still, Miso is on equal supply as Mind is. And that is usually good for Zerg. I don't know how it is on island maps, but I assume it's still good for Zerg. Just considering the amount of units that Mind has lost. A few Valkyries being added now as well, so he's going into a more buffed army here, countering the light units. Usually Terran goes into battle cruisers later on as well. Will we see another attack on Mind's third here? And some units on the map. Maybe they're so can parasite them or stuff. Ooh, like I've seen so players parasite these neutral units on other maps. I'm not sure if you can do it on this map. I think you can. So that grants you some vision if you do so. And that third C is still not done. I mean, Jesus, that is so late. Mind is on 2 gases here. The Zerg is on 5. I think, yeah, he's taken 5 gases here. So already more than twice the gas income from Zerg. And we can see that Miso has 2k gas here. I mean, that dropship's going to go down. 3 Marines here. Is it enough to do something? No, mutas are very close. They're going to come back and defend those 3 mutas. And I just don't see this game going to Mind. I just don't see it. I mean, his Mind is pretty good, but So many. I mean, the Serg's just such a potential to go for air units here. He can make whatever he wants. He can go into 20 devours if he wants to now, I believe. Maybe not. I don't know how expensive they are, but at least 10 devours, which will just totally counter everything that Terran has. So let's see if he morphs some mutas into devours here. And ooh, nice micro from Mind here, cloaking those raids. He's gonna lose the Valkyries. That is pretty huge once again. So pretty. Oh, you kidding me? Did he have a queen close by? Valkyries coming in again though. Luckily he had more Valkyries on the way. Saves those raids, but one more Valkyrie not going down. I mean, just look at this unit comp. So cool. This island map has just given great games. I love this map. Ooh, queens are in danger here. Transporting some SCVs to the third base here. Finally getting it going here. But that is a late third base. A really late third base. Miso is getting a fuckload of drones everywhere. Taking his 7th expansion here. I think he's got soon to be 6 gases at the moment. He just took his 6th gas, and he's going to have 7 gases here in a minute or two. And Mind is trying to drop again here, but those mutas are close. He has to watch out. I think he spotted it. He's definitely spotted it. Mutas are going to go south here to kill off that dropship. Goodbye. Miso, what a god. Miso totally crushed everyone in the last few tournaments I've watched him in, and he's just continuing doing so here, taking out his third player soon. I mean, Miso is going to morph 1,000 Guardians and 1,000 Devours here any second, and there's nothing Mind can do about it. I have very, very low faith in Mind this game. Sure, Valkyries might do something, but it is going to be tough. 3k minerals and 3k gas from Miso here. What is he going to do with that? I assume he's going to go for greater Spire units. But I mean, Miso, if he wants to, can be a bit creative here with the lead he's got. He's up 30 supply and he's up 3k minerals and 3k gas here. So Mind might be moving out like, okay, Miso doesn't have too many units. He's maybe not that ahead, but he's stacking up those mineral and gas. Ooh, mutas have to watch out here. Wow, a lot of Valkyries will probably one-shot those mutas. And Miso, might he be in danger here? Has he waited too long? Oh, that is insane and snare. But has he waited too long to get those Devours? He doesn't really have a counter for these Valks and Wraiths for the time being. He needs Devours or something. Or Defilers to get that Plague out. Sure, Ensnare is good, but it's not enough. I'm not sure if Muta Scourge can beat this. Maybe if he gets a good surround. Oh, he doesn't. He saves the Valkyries for the time being here. Still saves the Valkyries, so those mutas cannot engage. Looks like Miso spent 1.5 gas here. Maybe he got more mutas out. I'm not sure that Devours are the correct unit composition to counter this. It just feels pretty okay. I know it's good against Protoss, not sure against Terran A units. But maybe Miso wants to do something else here than Greater Spy units. Mind is still going for mass air units, as expected when making 4 starports. That Greater Spire is super late. I thought he had that done. Looks like he's just getting it now. That explains why he does only have mutas and scourges. And that 7th gas is on the way from Miso here. 5k minerals from Miso. Oh, there we go. That is so many greater spy units. At least 12 morphing. What is it gonna be? I think devours. Ooh, catches the dropship? No. Yeah? Maybe? Terran does get SCVs to the top left location. Sacrifices the dropship for it, and there we go. Devours are out here. 12 devours at least. That is a lot of Terran air units though. We might get an epic battle. This might not be as one-sided as I thought. I think it's going to be that, but you never know, right? Some insane microphone mind might turn this game around. Looks like Miso is going to go for the top left here before these turrets can get some ground. Looks like some turrets are going to finish, but those mutas should definitely be able to clean up those turrets without too much problem. And he's hiding the devours. Here he comes in. Ooh, who's going to win this battle? He doesn't have any overlords. He doesn't see the wraiths, but it looks like the devours just totally killed off everything. Oh, yeah. Miso up 90 supply already. Do these overlords have anything in them, or are they just there to spot? Looks like they just are there for scanning the wraiths. Yeah, Miso's just got the entire map. A nice marine drop here from Mind, but mutas are once again close. Miso's ability to defend the drops this game has been 10 out of 10. I think all the drops have gotten like one drone or something in total. And he's got a few guardians here to counter the turrets, but guardians are super retarded, so they always get too close and always get hit by the turrets, even though they have like 2 more range than the turrets. They kind of float into the turrets and just die if you don't really babysit them. Yeah, Guardian's already going down from the turrets here. I mean, Mind is holding on to his top left location. I did not think he would do it. So this game is not really over yet. I mean, sure, Miso's super ahead and he has a really nice bank and he's maxed out against 120 supply, but I mean, if you can get turrets up there, if you secure the upper left, you have as many gases -2 as the Zerg player. So I mean, there's a shot if the game goes on for really long. I mean, if you get battle cruisers out and whatnot, but it's a long shot. Looks like Miso's interested in counterattacking to the main here. With so many mutas out now, that's going to be like 30 mutas and 10 devours. Ooh, it's going to be tough to counter that from Mind. For sure, turrets do jack shit against that amount of mutas, and devours are here to cut off the reinforcements. Will Terran win this battle? It's a must for Mind to win this battle. Looks like he's going to take out the devours, but that dropship is dead. Or not. Ooh, Valk's coming in here. This might be what Mine needs. Is it? Not really. I think it's an okay trade for Mine, but going back into the main base of Mind here with those mutas. +3 air armor for Zerg and +3 air attack for Terran, so the upgrades kind of neglecting each other, at least for the Valkyries. I think they get +1 damage, so it's neglected by, and that's a lot of SCVs. They have been attacking that for a long time. It's got 2k HP, desperately wanting that gas. I mean, air maps, if you're going for starports, it's all about that gas, right? It's all about that gas, But it's a trouble when it has 2k HP and you only got CVs. Miso also has all the island maps except for one, which mine has, so. But I mean, Miso is having a hard time finishing Mind off here. 2-3 upgrades for those mutas now. I don't think the Terran has armor yet, so Serg ahead on upgrades. Not really surprising with the amount of bases he has. Got a few Guardians to pick up those turrets, but nice Wraith Micro picking those off in seconds. And there the Overlord comes in. Ooh, oh, mutas are dead. Or not. Oh, it gets Plague off. That is going to be it. Those air units are gone. Oh, Plague is so good if you clump up your air units like that. One Defiler wrecks everything that Terran has. Ouch, that 9 Wraiths with 1 HP. That hurts a lot. He's going to put them to some use though. I mean, they are cloaked, or are they? I don't know if they are cloaked with Plague, but they go down either way in like 2 shots from those mutas. And this attack should end the game for Miso here. Up 100 supply exactly here. So he's got twice the supply and probably twice the gas income here. Once again, no overlords here, but they should be close enough. There the overlords come, so those races are going down, and mine GG's. Wow, Miso, what a player. This guy is a legend. Coming out from, I know he's been an ASL like I think last season. He got dropped in the round of 24, but I mean he has got to been practicing a lot because he's just taking out everyone. I mean he's very very good, very good. Alright, thank you guys for watching game 3 here. Let's jump into game 4. Let's see who's Miso going to crush next. Peace.